You don't have to be Albert Einstein or Alan Greenspan to figure out that math. Not only are we saving money, I think more importantly, we're saving lives and saving souls. And that's part of the business that we have to be about. We are a great city. We have an incredible opportunity. It is a unique moment in time. When you think about what's happened in the course of this year and the kind of race that took place, whether in the Democratic primary, which are always multi-candidate, active, and rather boisterous at times, but think about the participants. Bob Brady may not be mayor of Philadelphia, but he's certainly mayor of the Capitol, House Administration Chair. Every member of Congress, 434 other members of Congress, when they need something, a desk, a chair, or want their office painted, they've got to go and see Bob Brady. And Bob has a unique way about him, because his first question is, did you want that now, or do you want that 6 months from now? What committee do you serve on? Let me talk to you about Philadelphia. We've had that conversation. Congressman Fattah sits on the House Appropriations Committee. They only spend $800 billion down there. Congresswoman Schwartz, who was not in the campaign but is one of our representatives in her second term, is sitting on the House Ways and Means Committee. You know, they write the tax code and do a couple other things down there. Very powerful people. So when you talk about our representation in the Congress and in the Senate, Brady, Fattah, Schwartz, Sestak, Murphy, Specter, Casey. I'll put that team up against any other city or region anywhere in the United States of America. The governor of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania lives in Philadelphia. The Speaker of the House lives in Philadelphia. The House Democratic Appropriations Chair, my friend Dwight Evans, lives in Philadelphia. The Senate Majority Leader lives in Delaware County. This is a powerful region. And if Philadelphia participates in the region, as we should, the mayor reaching out and developing new partnerships with the surrounding counties of Bucks, Chester, Delaware, Montgomery counties, Berks and Lancaster, going across the bridge and dealing with Governor Corzine and Mayor Faison in Camden, Gloucester, Salem, and Camden counties. You would not believe what we would be able to accomplish. And so I come here this morning with a request. Now, I've asked many of you, of course, to support me in the campaign, but just because you win doesn't mean you don't get to ask for more help. In the 1960s, when John Kennedy was running for President of the United States, he asked something of his fellow Americans. He issued a call to public service in these words. Should I be elected president, he said, it would be my intention to ask the ablest men in the country to make whatever sacrifice is required to bring the government a ministry of the best talents available. Men with a single-minded loyalty to the national interest. Men who would regard public office as a public trust. For no government is better than the men who compose it. And I want the best, and we need the best, and we deserve the best. Well, a couple of things have changed since 1960. For one thing, we're not just looking for men. I want to assure you that. But things remain the same in one important respect. No government is better than the people who compose it. And you better believe, as mayor of Philadelphia, I want the best and brightest to join me in this new administration. And so I'm now making a similar call to public service as our great President John Kennedy did in the 1960s. I am asking this group, the Chamber of Commerce, and many others across this great city and our region and across the country, send us your best and brightest. I want people to start thinking about changing their lives and changing their careers to come into the government of the city of Philadelphia. We are looking for the best and brightest people that we can find to turn this government around. And working with the Chamber, and whether it's an exec on loan program for experienced executives or also the rising stars in your company, we're asking people today, start sending in your resumes and cover letters to www.nutter2007.com. We have opened up a new site for people to start sending in their resumes to join this government in a journey to greatness. We need your help in order to turn this government around, to change our policies and practices, to have new ideas and new ways of doing business in this city. We are going to clean up this government, but also change the way we do what we do. because we need your help and support to show us some of the things that you do in your companies to drive value, to enhance shareholder value, to drive revenues up, cut costs, and make your bottom line work. We have to do the same thing in this government because this is a business also. It's a $4 billion business. We have 22,000 employees. We have a 17-member city council that for many of you would function as your board of directors. We have 1.5 million shareholders who work every day, send us their money and their taxes, and they expect a return on their investment. That's what we do. We are a customer service business, and I need your help and support to make this business give value back to the citizens, back to the region, back to the country. We have an opportunity here to make Philadelphia the greatest turnaround story of any city in the last 50 years. But I need your help and support to make that happen. And so now we've issued this call to public service. I want you to start thinking about whether it's time for you to make a change, take a detour. And I understand that public service may not be for everyone for the long haul, but your service for a year or a year and a half or possibly 2 years in this government, there is no higher calling. There is no better way to serve your fellow Philadelphians and people in the region than to consider coming in to public service. I need your help, and I'm asking for your support. This is an incredible opportunity. This is a once-in-a-lifetime moment for this city and for this region. And with your help and support, we will make Philadelphia the greatest city in the United States of America. Thank you very much.